I'm going to tell you guys a little story about when I moved to Wilmington, and I think it's a requirement when somebody's working as a law clerk in court in downtown Wilmington, which my wife, then girlfriend, was doing at the time, is that you have to live in the residences at Rodney Square. So we lived in the residences at Rodney Square, and just a block away was the Shipley Garage, which was where we parked our car. And one day, I'm driving home from somewhere, and I pull up to the front gate of the Shipley Garage, and there's a sign there that says, "The garage is closed forever." Forever. It was just like, the garage is now closed. It will not open again.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, so that was unfortunate. The other cool thing that was in that building was there was a UPS store.
Right.
And I had been someone who was a freelancer for a long time, and a UPS store is a really nice place to have your mailbox. They should sponsor the show from me pitching this for them. Mm-hmm. But that also closed, that UPS store closed. And so then that garage just sat there doing nothing for a while.
Right.
Well, I am happy to announce that it has recently reopened as a 200-unit complex. And here's a little video that we made, and we're talking on top of this video, Ivan, but you can see it up there. There's we did a video of the 2-year process of building this residential space, and it's really nice looking. It's really well done.
It's beautiful.
And it's just one of many things that has been happening in downtown Wilmington over the last few years. So I just want to give you guys some facts because, I think we feel the change. I mean, you see it when you're in Wilmington, how much is going on.
Yeah.
But let's put some numbers behind that.
Yeah.
So there has been $2.5 billion of investment in downtown Wilmington in the last 10 years. $2.5 billion.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah. It is a lot. There are 2,000 people living downtown now that weren't living here 10 years ago. And the apartments here are 95% occupied.
So what does that say? What does that say? Black and white across the line.
I don't know. What does that say?
That means Wilmington is on the rise, without a doubt. Now, a lot of these apartments, at least the 98% of them, look better than Philadelphia's apartments.
They do. They are nicer, and they cost a third less.
There you go. One more time. Say it one more time.
They cost a third less than it would be to live in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody who lives in Philadelphia, so I know it is expensive up there.
Yeah. They're beautiful. Downtown Wilmington. If you cannot feel the vibe, the energy downtown, that means you're walking around with a respirator.
With a respirator?
A respirator.
What does that mean?
Just you pull a plug, you're dead. You know what I mean? Might as well, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of great things. There's it's just a new Wilmington.
Okay, now does that reflect across the board? Because sometimes I know when you hear about development and stuff like that, there's always some pushback sometimes in the community about what does that mean? Do you have any insight on that?
Well, one of the biggest parts in Wilmington is what I hear is, well, what about everyone else? You're just focusing on the riverfront or Market Street. Wilmington, I believe that everyone is playing a part because they don't want to be left behind. And we see that Wilmington is changing. Jobs are opening up. You have companies like Zip Code Wilmington that are helping people retool. And I think Wilmington is just a beautiful place right now. And moving forward in the next 5 years, I think we're going to be one of the top 3. We're already one of the top 3 cities to move to for tech jobs. So, good God, I love it.
Yeah, there's some other cool facts here that going on. One is that the home sales in the city of Wilmington are up 10% from just a year ago.
Yeah.
And the average sales price for a home is up 7%.
Right.
I mean, this is a really this is evidence of what we are already feeling.
Yeah.
But that we don't hear that a lot from our news media and stuff. We don't hear about the positive things.
See, we're not even going to go there, okay? No. I'm talking about what we don't hear from the news media. You know what I mean? Yes, we are going to go there. Yeah, this is the Wilmington show. Yes.
Yeah, this is the Wilmington show.
Yeah.
Whatever's in the show is in the show.
It's in the show.
Yeah.
But, again, Wilmington is on an upswing. We've been laying dormant for a long time, and now we're just moving forward, full steam ahead. And also there are opportunities and there are programs that's helping people retool. I wanted to add that in there as well. And
it's not just all like high. It's not all just high-paying tech jobs.
No,
there's a lot of improvement going on here.
Yeah.
And I can also speak for myself. I mean, I've invested a lot in this city, and I will continue to, because it has paid back very well for me. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here in Wilmington,
right.
And I don't think that's just for me or for people like me. So yeah, this is great news, and we'll keep following up with more as it comes. Hey guys, the YouTube algorithm requires that I tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. But I also wanted to tell you that if you have a Wilmington story that you want featured on the show, please submit it at stories.wilmington.love. We love to hear from you.